Good morning, Kristen. That's right. So you are exactly right when you come to the price of Bitcoin. It hit a record after the record high within the last 30 days, and it reached an uncharted territory just last night after topping $100,000. Now, the price of Bitcoin is currently trading at about $102,800 a token. And to put that rally into context, Bitcoin was trading at about $67,000 a token on election day. Now, financial services platform Robinhood is on a mission to lead the way when it comes to mainstream crypto adoption amid the recent surge. Johann Kerbrat, General Manager and Vice President at Robinhood Crypto, is joining me now to talk more about this rally. So as you heard in the lead-in, it has jumped about 40% since election day. Talk to me more about what's your take on this, especially after Trump was announced the incoming president, and what does this say about the overall maturity of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin in the global economy?
Well, I think the market speaks for itself. The fact that it jumped to 100K for the first time after just a few weeks, if you think about it, really means that the new administration pro-crypto stance, or at least friendly crypto stance, is giving a lot of hope for the investor, and a lot of people are excited. Being in the space for more than a decade now, when we were discussing about the price of Bitcoin reaching out for the first time, 100 or 1,000, it's a very exciting moment for the industry.
Talk to me about how Robinhood is positioning itself to really deal with the influx or the popularity and the growth of Bitcoin.
Well, I think Robinhood has a unique advantage. It's a financial app that can manage multiple type of instruments, and so investors that are in equities can actually really easily get into the crypto space. But also at the same time, we are one of the most used platform for retail crypto in the US, and the reason for that is we made sure to remove the barrier to entry. We have a lot of educational content, and we have a very simple and easy to use application to get into the crypto.
And with President Trump nominating Paul Atkins as SEC chair, how do you think this is going to impact the overall regulatory environment when it comes to cryptocurrencies?
I think it's a great news. We had the past 4 years a lot of enforcement instead of regulation, and so I think with the new SEC chairman, we will actually get into a place where we can have regulation and where we can move forward the industry in the US. And so instead of having US companies moving away from the US, we are going to be able to build inside the country.
And in your opinion, how high do you think this Bitcoin rally could climb? Where do you think that can go?
I think it's very difficult to say. The particular thing about Bitcoin especially is the scarcity. There is only 21 million Bitcoin, and a lot of people are starting to use it as a reserve and also as a tool. And I think with the upcoming institution, there is not just the ETF now. There's also a lot of institutions thinking about it for their balance sheet. It's going to definitely create more demand for the asset.
What are some other key factors that could impact that outcome that you're projecting?
I think the demand, the usage, there is a lot of things that will vary, and there is also a lot of cryptocurrencies. So there might be a diversification happening at some point.
Talk to me about what you think is going to happen over the next month as we see the incoming administration take place in January.
Well, there is a lot of rumor, around like tax of cryptocurrency, for example. There's also a lot of rumor around what type of regulation will be put in place. So I think we'll see a lot of discussion happening on the actual assets. But at the end of the day, I think what people need to think about is how to diversify their portfolio and not just be in one asset.
Talk to me about the recent activity that we have been seeing on your platform, and where do you think this surge is coming from? Because you've experienced some significant activity recently.
Yeah, we had a very good month for crypto. We had 30 billion in volume, which is a very large amount for our platform. And I think the main reason is what I mentioned, like people being able to go very easily from different type of assets into the crypto space, and also the fact that we have one of the lowest cost platform to buy crypto. And so, for a lot of customers, it's important to make sure that they can get their Bitcoin at the best price.
Thank you so much, Johann, for all of those key takeaways. It was really a pleasure having you on the show. There's going to be a lot to look out for as we see this new administration take shape. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.